did you know that AEW Double or Nothing is now up to, guess how many matches? It's over 9,000.
You should have told me. I would have changed into my shirt.
You can still go and do that if you want.
How many matches does Tony have with this? I'm not running all the way up there and running back down.
This is 9,000 matches we have. Just to give you guys an idea, we're not going to talk about each match individually because that would take us forever. We're going to do this in one take, but I just want to give you guys an idea of what the card looks like currently for Double or Nothing. Again, we're recording this Tuesday night before Dynamite, right? We have AEW World Championship, Swerve Strickland defending the title against everyone's favorite father, Christian Cage. We have AEW Women's World Championship, Timeless Toni Storm versus Serena Deeb. AEW International Championship, the guy we just talked about not so long ago, Roderick Strong versus the greatest wrestler who ever lived, Will Ospreay. I'm surprised you didn't spill out any coffee there or whatever. I don't know what you're drinking. It could not even be coffee.
It's a Tuesday night.
AEW TNT Championship barbed wire steel cage match. Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black, or as our Greek friend would say, Malaka Black. AEW TBS Championship. Willow Nightingale versus the CEO, Mercedes Moné. We have Taz's FTW Championship, defended under FTW rules, Chris Jericho versus the winner of the FTW series, who at this point I will assume and am confident in saying will be Hook. We have the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship Eliminator match. Everybody's favorite bleeder, John Moxley versus Konosuke Shita. We have the Trent Beretta, or as he was otherwise known, Trent, versus Hands in Pocket Orange Cassidy. And of course, Anarchy in the Arena. As Justin Roberts will say, shit's about to go down, or shit's about to hit the fan. The Elite versus Team AEW. This match, can I just say, I want to start off with this one. On Anarchy in the Arena, the way they've listed this as the Elite versus Team AEW takes me back to SummerSlam 2010. Team WWE versus the Nexus. That's literally what this looks like on paper. And I'm assuming, with the added advent of hardcore, it's probably going to be more or less the same. That's all I got to say about that one. The Eliminator match. Again, why? Why does AEW have something called an Eliminator match? Does not make any sense to me whatsoever. If there's one prediction I can make for this match is that John Moxley will bleed within the first 5 minutes. Trent Beretta versus Orange Cassidy. I see Beretta going over. I don't think Cassidy. There's no reason.
I think, like I always say, you need to cement a turn.
Yeah.
So if you turn, you got to have something happening for you for that turn.
Yeah. And I think it's obvious Hook is going to win that FTW series. There's no other reason for the other guys to win. Chris Jericho has to continue his feud with the Hook. It's far from over, so it's going to be him versus Hook. As far as who wins, again, with the heel turn being solidified, Jericho for the win. Hook's lost his losing streak. He's lost his winning streak, rather. There's no reason to have him win for the sake of winning. Obviously, I would love to back my girl, the CEO, Mercedes Moné, because...
Whoa. Wait, hold on. I've just seen something now. The Anarchy in the Arena match. Eddie Kingston was supposed to be in that. He's got a broken leg now.
Yeah, I think they're going to sub him.
Because now I see it's mentioned, it's Darby Allin. Darby Allin just got hit by a bus a few weeks back, if I'm not mistaken.
That's why he couldn't climb Everest. and they're putting him in the dangerously match with a horribly dangerous opponent.
Daniel Bryan almost died a few weeks back after that.
Putting together a team of people who are so fragile, it's like handing the win to the elite. This is literally what's happening here.
What the hell, man? And in the Anarchy in the Arena match, those things aren't easy.
Those are hardcore matches by design. That's why it's Anarchy in the Arena. That's why there's things called Stadium Stampede. They are by design hardcore matches, and they're putting these guys who are as fragile as CM Punk, as Drew McIntyre would say, people made of glass, and putting them in this match.
Understand this.
Okay, moving on. As much as I would love to back my girl, Mercedes Moné, because she's a CEO and I'm a CEO, I don't see her winning the title. Maybe Willow needs some more, but I mean, again, what you had to say earlier about Mercedes having to, at some point, win some gold to solidify her win. I want to say Mercedes Moné wins. I want to, but
I'm going to say Mercedes Moné wins.
Knowing how unstable my uncle is, I don't trust him within an inch of his life.
I'm going to say Mercedes Moné wins there. Because technically, isn't this her first match?
Has she not had a match?
This is her first match.
Wait, how did she earn the title? How did she earn the title shot if this is her first match?
His title shot.
It's like asking how Logan Paul got a title shot, isn't it?
There we go. It's G's title shot all over again.
Yeah. Okay, Mercedes Moné for the win. I'm going all in on that one.
Yep.
Actually, no, I said that wrong. With Mercedes Moné versus Willow Nightingale, for me, it's double or nothing.
I knew that was coming.
I do it. Then we have the Rated R Soup. Oh, I have to do this right. Tony Chimmel. The Rated R Superstar Edge. Oh, sorry. Adam Copeland. Versus Alistair. Oh, sorry. Malachi Black. Yep. Do you realize you have had name changes? Barbed wire steel cage match. I saw barbed wire immediately. Have a nice day came in my head, and you just happened to have a painting of him right there. So I think this would be a good time to show it. There it is. Have a nice day, everyone. I don't know who wins this. I'll be very honest with you. Does Adam?
Because it's just Adam Copeland just won this title, correct? He hasn't had it for too long.
But he hasn't defended it in about 3 weeks, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, obvious, he has to hold on to this thing, unless he's got unless there's a reason for him losing the belt, i.e. an injury or something like that. I don't see it happening.
Has the House of Black held the trios titles yet? The AEW trios.
I'm pretty sure they have.
So besides that, Black has not held a single title, as far as I know.
Not that I can remember, but so in AEW, man, with the amount of belts that are swimming around there, there's a championship for everybody.
There's too many belts in this thing. There's not even championship wrestling in your name, and you have that amount of belts floating around. You've got literally 2 belts for every division. Do you realize that every division, from tag to women's to men's has more than one? They have literally they have a world title, mid-card title, and lower card titles in AEW.
Oh wait. I have something for you. So I've just had a look at this card, right? There's 9 matches, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to include the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Mind you, this is somebody else's title that's now being defended on an AEW pay-per-view, right? There are 7 matches on this card that involve some type of gold out of the 9 matches. 7 out of 9.
7 out of 9 what?
7 out of the 9 matches that are on here involve some type of gold, have something to do with the title.
Yeah.
Because there's the AEW International Championship, AEW Women's Championship, AEW TNT Championship, IWGP GP World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Match, Trent and Orange, no title involved there. Then you have the FTW Championship in there.
One second. I just realized that aside from the 2 tag titles, every other title is on the line of this pay-per-view. That means, if you think about it, AEW has 9 championships because of 2 ended and 7 title match. Oh, actually, sorry, 8.
Are you taking into account the ROH?
Oh wait, I'm missing the Continental title.
Oh yes, and doesn't Eddie Kingston have some type of triple crown thing as well that he's got?
He lost it when he lost the Continental title to Kazuchika Okada.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, what I can tell you is AEW has a lot of titles. A lot
10.
of them.
Yeah.
That we know of. Tony might come up with another one, just like how he's coming up with another show. Oh, God damn it. Are you rethinking it?
Forbidden Door.
Yeah?
Nothing in July, right?
What do you mean?
No, you just mentioned he's coming up with titles, like he's coming up with shows, and I'm trying to think. He's added Dynasty this year.
Yeah.
We have Double or Nothing, then Forbidden Door, then there's an All-In and an All-Out the week after that. Then we're going to have Wrestle Kingdom. Or not Wrestle Kingdom, what's the other one?
Wrestle Dream.
Oh my Lord. Then
Wrestle Dream in October. Then you got Full Gear in November. And you got World's End in December.
Oh my Lord. He's going for the 12 pay-per-views, isn't he? He's going for the 12 pay-per-view format.
Yeah.
Oh no.
May, June. Okay, he's got one in May. He's got one in June. He doesn't have anything in July.
Don't put it past Tony. He'll bring back Fighter Fest or something for that.
August, September, October, November. Yeah. He's going for the 1 pay-per-view a month format.
Oh God. AEW was so nice when it started. Remember that? Remember the good old days where they had quarterly pay-per-views, not so many titles, a nice league.
That's what I always tell everyone, and everyone just assumes that I hate AEW.
You're speaking you're spitting gospel when you say that, honestly. Why?
I need this thing to succeed. That is what people do not understand. I need AEW to be a proper alternative wrestling show. And at this rate, it's not going to happen.
Oh, man.
Let's just go through the rest of this card.
I'm so disappointed. I don't even want to read the rest of it. But anyway, so you're going for Adam Copeland to retain that one, right?
Yeah, makes the most sense to keep the belt on him for a little bit longer.
AEW Women's World Title, Timeless Tony Storm versus Serena Deeb. This is not even a
Now, this I will tell you without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt. Tony Storm is the most entertaining thing on AEW TV by miles. By miles. I do not watch, I'm going to tell you now, you know that I read a lot of results. Because with my schedule and everything else, I read like a lot of results. There's times where I don't get a chance to watch Raw and NXT and everything else. I read results. I will go out of my way. I will go out of my way and I will find Tony Storm's segments and her matches, and I will watch that specifically. She is, and dude, she put a filter on the camera. She took a filter, she put a black and white filter on the camera, and she's made that probably one of the most over things on AEW TV. It's cutting you off at the nose.
I'm so captivated by your, speech.
But just hear me out. She's like, I can't think of anything unless MJF comes back anytime soon.
When is he due back, by the way?
I'm not sure.
So there's no Bidding War of 2024.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I'm pretty sure we're not getting the bidding war.
After all that build.
Nah.
Like
I think it was one of those things where Tony Khan saw what could possibly happen, and specifically when Cody started to head out the door, he realized what he needed to do as far as keeping MJF. More power to him. I think MJF is probably one of the few guys in AEW that are used correctly, just by the way. But yeah, for that one, Tony Storm. At some point, Serena Deeb is now falling into Bronson Reed and Jey Uso territory, where at some point she just needs her props and she needs a long title reign. But man, I think Tony Storm just came out at the wrong time for her, because she's been on the cusp with so many people. She had a great program with Britt Baker. I think who else? Britt's friend, the English, the UK girl. Jamie Hayter. Hayter. Yeah, I think it could have happened there as well. I think she worked great against Thunder Rosa as well. Now saying all these names, I can't believe that Tony Khan has the female talent that he has, and it's not working. How do you have the female talent? And that's not even the biggest names in there. Those are some of them. Yeah. It's like small.
How do you mess that up? You've got the talent there. All you got to do is pick up your pen and book him the right way. And he's busy off, I don't know, playing with his latest toys when he gets Okada and gets new guys, and then wastes away what he already has. Why are you chasing talent? You have everything you need right here.
I believe as well Athena is injured again, or not again, sorry. Athena's injured, the ROH women's champion. And I haven't watched a lot of her stuff, but I'm hearing like really good things about it.
She didn't drop the title, did she?
No, I don't think she's dropped it as yet, but she's apparently had some like Sheamus level, to borrow a level from Sheamus, like literally banger after banger after banger. She's getting to that level.
Have you watched it? about pay-per-views that
No,
you know.
no, one of those things that I haven't had much chance to catch up on. I just realized something. If he's opened another AEW show, why hasn't he gone out and just taken one and made it an ROH thing?
I guess it's just one of those Tonyisms we'll never understand. I mean, now you have Rampage take place on a Saturday after Collision. You literally have 3 hours of AEW on a Saturday night. You realize that. Rampage is no longer on Fridays. For whatever godforsaken reason, he hasn't cancelled Rampage. He's put Rampage on Saturdays immediately following Collision. So, if we get to a point where there's a battle of the belts, and Tony loves having Collision, Battle of the Belts, Collision, and Rampage on the same night.
Battle of the Belts, you mean the pay-per-view where I think in all the time they had it, one title has changed hands? That one?
One has changed.
I think one changed.
I've completely forgot about these. I don't even know why they have them. What is the point of this thing? It's got like a Star Wars theme to it, and then nothing happened of note. Oh my word!
It's like watching. It's like watching Raw with Vince McMahon in charge. Empty calories.
It's like a total flip. You know, at one time AEW was a cool show and WWE was sucking. Yep. Now, a complete 180.
I feel sorry for guys like Cesaro. That's who I genuinely feel for.
Do you mean Claudio Castagnoli?
That dude.
Oh my word. Why don't you have a Claudio section? That would be cool. That would be something to see. You know, they used to have Cesaro section, they have a Claudio section.
Yeah, but they're probably if we judge according to some of the pictures that we've seen at AEW shows, I think the Claudio section is empty.
The C section. The BCC section.
Okay, I'm not touching any of this. Let's go on to the next one.
Okay, I kept this 1 second to last for a reason. Because my little jiggly bits are jiggling for this one. The International Championship. Roderick Strong, man, versus the greatest pro wrestler who ever lived on God's green earth, Will Ospreay. It's clear who I am backing, but what do you think about this match? And be careful, tread very lightly.
Look, I have watched in my entire life 2 or 3 Will Ospreay matches, specifically because of you, because you've recommended them to me. Roderick Strong, I only started watching him also because you suggested NXT Black and Gold. So I caught the end of Undisputed Era. That being said, if I was booking this match in any type of sane way, I would not have Will Ospreay win a title or even be in any type of title discussion, especially for one that's the international. I know our man Orange Cassidy defended this belt like tooth and nail, but I mean he's Will freaking Ospreay. Why would you have him? It's like getting out the European Championship and having anybody except D'Lo Brown hold it. Why? Can you explain this to me? Can you explain why Will Ospreay is fighting Roderick Strong? Okay, we're not gonna throw Roderick Strong under the bus. He's a good guy. But the international championship, really, is that the best that we've got for him?
While I don't agree fully with the booking of my uncle, I would say that it's probably because how long do you go putting Will Ospreay in singles matches on a pay-per-view? They've done it twice already since he signed. He's been in two singles matches. He's never been in a title match.
You have the opportunity right now to revive your booking system, to revive your wins and losses thing. And Will Ospreay just basically comes out and say, I'm Will Ospreay. I came out here to win, bruv. I'm here just to pin people, and I know what I'm here for. I'm not here for the international championship. I am not here to win. I didn't come here to win the FTW title.
See, the thing is,
unless now I just thought of something. Unless unless they go and do Bell Collector 2.0.
See, Will Ospreay, while you could do that with him, the way his character is currently presented in AEW does not resemble that of a Bell Collector. He's still a goody two shoes, if I could put it mildly. You could not book him currently against Swerve Strickland. It's face versus face. Those are very hard to book. And those are two extremely over talent. You cannot have either lose right now. So yeah. I wouldn't go for the world titles.
No, but I'm saying, so don't start him like against the world champion right now, right? But bring him up to the boil, as it were. Let him fight. Let him. There's a bunch of guys on here that he can go against. Just to prove that he's coming there for the main prize. That he's not coming. He's not. Just hear me out. If you took Brock Lesnar, if you took someone at the level of Brock Lesnar, right? And you took him down to TNA. Would the first belt that you put Brock Lesnar in a match for, would it be for the X Division title?
You see, the difference is Brock Lesnar put X Division.
Yes, but you get what I'm saying. The X Division has been held by heavier guys before. It's been held by a Bus. It's been held by guys like that, right? It's been held by Samoa Joe, guys like that, right? Yeah. And that was when they were still coming up. What I'm saying is, do you take somebody with the name Will Ospreay? Do you take someone with that level of talent, with that level of go, and say to him, Will Ospreay, you are going to go and fight for this belt?
What if they do the Hogan Warrior thing? I mean, Will Ospreay challenges for the world title while still holding the international championship. Yeah. He doesn't have to lose a match.
But then remember, if you look at the way we were talking about AEW's belt structure already, they don't just have like one level up. So you don't just have like your Intercontinental title and then your World Heavyweight title. So there's a couple of belts on the way. What I'm saying is, there's two ways they could have done this. They could have actually done the slow burn where they just kept adding fuel to the fire and brought him up to boil. The other idea is, and yes, I understand the belt collector is normally a heel. Maybe they try and do a face version of it.
See, it can work with Will Ospreay. The problem is it doesn't work with the way it's been presented right now. they would need to do an overhaul of his character. And the belt collector with Will Ospreay can only work as a heel. It can't work with him as being a face. I mean, he's done it before. Something similar in New Japan. And I know you don't watch New Japan, but just as just to get you in the loop, he did a sort of like a belt collector thing in New Japan, but he did it as a heel. And in the end, it kind of blew up in his face because he ended up getting the title and then losing it, and then not winning the title at the big one, but winning the title at a later stage. It was a bit of a rickety thing the way they did it, but I don't see belt collector. I don't see. See, here's the thing: they made him fight for the international championship, not the FTW title, not the TNT title, not any of these other, not the continental title, none of them. They made him specifically go for the international title because I think in AEW's mind, or at least in Tony Khan's mind, the international championship to him represents what the intercontinental championship did in his mind. Now, to us, maybe not.
So then, where do you put that? Where do you put Edge's title?
Edge's title started off. It started off as the second tier, and it got lowered to third tier status. It's now I consider it a lower mid-card title. Because in AEW, there are so many titles that you can literally, tell which title is up there, which one's in the middle, and which one's in the bottom. The international title and the continental title are in the middle. The bottom, you've got the AEW TNT title and the FTW title and the other titles. There are millions down there. So, just with the time.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. All this talk about titles, man. I don't know where this ends. I don't know where it ends.
You think Tony's gonna add another title?
Dude, every single time his viewership wanes, every single time he needs to pick things up, it's like the strategy is so obvious at this point in time. He either finds somebody new to sign, he makes a big announcement about a non-announcement, or he adds, well, okay, maybe not that so much, but he adds a new show, or he adds a title. He brings out new titles.
Or the fifth thing he does is show footage from a stadium in London and thinks it'll help him. And when in actual fact, it makes him look worse. Now, does everybody understand why I get so upset when I heard Tony say the words, his life was in danger? At any point in that footage, did you see anyone's life being in danger? At any point?
Oh, yeah, Jack Perry's life was in danger.
Listen, Punk Man has gone on record and said he choked him out a little bit. We saw the little choking.
Mm-hmm.
We saw. Yeah. Not like he killed him. Not like he was trying to murder him. I'm not saying Punk was in the right, but at the same time, I can't really see the wrong.
He wasn't wrong. And for me to say this about CM Punk, he wasn't wrong. I don't agree with what he's doing. I didn't agree with what he did, but he's not wrong. But I understand.
And
you get what I'm saying?
And the promos make sense now. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Yes.
Punk never lied about anything in that altercation.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then I don't understand. This is so painful for me to understand. When AEW hit, we were all so excited. Yes, fine, we had separation and everything else, But for the first time when I watched AEW, I was like, I'm going to give these guys a shot. I'm going to give these guys a shot, and they are going to make it happen. And for a while, it was really happening. And then, slowly but surely, I started to see all these things with WCW. All these parallels that was happening in WCW started happening in AEW. And I think that's when the best thing for Tony to do right now, I know he had it at the beginning, but is to probably get someone to like help him book this thing. It doesn't need to be like Kevin Nash or somebody like that. Nobody needs to see cattle prods to have somebody's undefeated streak taken away. But the fact of the matter is there has to be some type of parity that comes in to make AEW work better than what it is. There has to be something that happens. Because at the rate that he's going, I have this like bad feeling that every time WWE does a bunch of like releases and things, the first person that's going to go and rifle through them is Tony to see what he can get, regardless of whether or not he needs them. And then he's just going to keep them piling on. Where the hell is Miro? Can anybody tell me where in the world is Miro? Where is he? He's not on AEW TV anymore. He lost his wife again.
Do you want to do a little quick where in the world?
I think I just did. But where in the world is Miro? Where is he? He's not the Redeemer anymore. He doesn't have a hot wife. He doesn't have. What the hell, man? The last time we saw him, he was in the Matrix.
He's basically now Joe NOI.
The dude doesn't. He's like, and he's not even funny anymore. You can't even make a joke out of it. He doesn't even work with the way in the world is Dolph Ziggler. We've seen him. Dolph Ziggler actually has, Nick Nemeth has another title now.
Yeah, he does. He had the global heavyweight, and now he's got another title. He's doing stuff.
Nemeth has actually, as much as we used to give him flack for Dolph Ziggler losing all the time, he's probably had more matches in the same period that Miro has had. And nobody can tell me. I think the last time we saw Miro, if I'm not mistaken, there was a segment where he walked into Tony Khan's office. If I remember correctly, that was the last time that.
Oh, yes. And we never saw him again.
We never saw him. So don't go into Tony Khan's office. Nobody go in there. No, if you need to go somewhere, don't go into Tony Khan's office. It's bad.
Things happen.
Somebody call the police. Somebody call the police and go and check it out. We haven't seen Miro. You know, where in the world is Miro is back. And right now, we have a question to ask. Where in the world is Miro? We don't know. He went into Tony Khan's office and he never was seen ever again. The last we heard, his wife left him. Don't go into Tony Khan's office, damn it. People make me mad.
There's my
it's like we watched a horror. Do you realize we watched a real life horror movie? We tell people, don't go up the stairs. Don't run up the stairs. Don't go into Tony Khan's office.
You'll never be seen again.
And they'll take your wife.
Oh, God. Damn. Coming back. I see what.
No, Miro's not coming back. We don't know where he is.
Wasn't talking about Miro.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Got a bit stuck there.
Yeah, it happened. It happened.
Poor Miro.
I don't see Will
All I
Ospreay.
can do is think about him. I'm going to go light a candle for him later, wherever he is.
You're gonna file a missing persons report at your police station.
Hashtag thoughts and prayers. Find me, Ro.
Hashtag bro. And so I don't see Will Ospreay losing. I see him winning the title and moving forward with it. And the main event, AEW World Title, Swerve Strickland versus everyone's father, Christian Cage. I think it's kind of obvious. For me, at least, it is. Swerve Strickland for the win.
Yeah, has to. Has to.
As much as we love Christian Cage,
Yep.
yeah, I don't think he's winning this one. Somehow, no matter how much Mama Wayne, I don't know why when I said Mama Wayne, it sounds like I was going to say Mama Rhodes. But Mama Wayne and Nick Wayne are not going to be helping him this time. I'm waiting for Killswitch to turn on him. I'm waiting very patiently for that turn. The guy formerly known as Luchasaurus is now known as Killswitch. I need them to happen. It needs to happen.
I'm trying to think of how this would happen.
The turn?
No, not the turn. I mean, if he does turn, how does he cut a promo? Even if he does turn, how does it work?
Does he just start talking out of the blue?
What does a dinosaur even sound like?
I mean,
I've watched all the Jurassic Park movies. I've never heard a raptor say one thing.
Let's be honest. We all know that Luchasaurus is not actually a dinosaur. The same way we knew Brodus Clay wasn't actually a Funkasaurus.
You take that back, damn it. That's a dinosaur. I know what a dinosaur looks like.
So you're the guy who believes that El Torito was a real bull? Okay, this guy believes the Easter Bunny is real. He believes Santa Claus is real. He believes
and he had a match and he lost. There was an evil Santa Claus as well. It was called Santa Claus, Zanta. Fight me. I know all sorts of obscure shit.
Muscles. There was Santa Claus muscles, and then there was everyone's
unfortunately.
And everyone's favorite, the Tooth Fairy. We had some crappy ones. Oh, so you're a kill switch.
No, look, I'm not a kill switch
I take it from your reaction.
It's just some logic in there that I've just realized. From the time he's been Luchasaurus, I can't remember him saying 2 words.
He's never cut a promo, ever. So, do we go the Wardlow route or the Goldberg route? Remember when Goldberg first came in, he never cut the promos?
Let's not even talk about Wardlow. Wardlow is someone that they've dropped the ball on so badly. Let's not even go there.
It's a different case with Wardlow. We know where he is. It's just he's not doing anything. Yeah, I see Swerve winning. How? I don't know. But guaranteed, the only way Christian Cage loses this one is a kill switch turn. And kill switch back to Luchasaurus. Luchasaurus will take out Nick Wayne, will take out Mama Wayne somehow, and cost Cage the match. That is the only way Strickland is winning. Strickland doesn't win any other way because Christian Cage always uses his family to his advantage to win. So it needs to be a turn from within. There needs to be a betrayal from within. And that turn from Killswitch is long time coming. It's been way too long. It's been building up for way too long. He's due for a comeuppance.
I don't know. I'm just stuck on the logistics of this whole thing. How do you get him to turn? Because the thing is, Jungle Boy is now Jungle Man, and he's Jungle EVP. I don't know what the hell he is now.
Oh God!
But he's not there to be his mouthpiece and handler anymore. Has he joined Swerve Strickland?
Has anyone like encouraging Killswitch from the side that could be his mouthpiece? Anyone that's empathized?
Miro. That's where he's been all along. He's been there. That's where he's been communicating from Tony Khan's office with the foil hat on. Miro was the meteor that killed the dinosaurs. That's what happened to them.
I have a question. Did you eat some Greek food before you came on here? Because I might need to find you some tinfoil.
Dude, I'm trying to figure out anything that would let me know why a man went into another man's office almost a year ago and nobody's seen him and he managed to lose his wife. If anybody can explain.
You're talking about the guy went into a guy's office. Braun Breaker did the same thing last week and then just rained destruction this week. Why don't they just do that with Miro?
It's there. You don't even need to make your own story. Just copy off the other guy's homework.
Exactly. That's literally what Tony Khan should do. Copy Triple H's homework. Be like, yo, you don't mind if I copy your homework,
yeah.
do you?
Look, the thing is this, at this point in time, anything would work. So here's what I'm about to do, right? I've gone onto Miro's Wikipedia page, right?
You're really stuck with this Miro thing, aren't you?
I am, dude. This thing has bugged me for so long. Actually, I know what I'm going to ask it. When was the last time Miro was on AEW TV?
Guys watching along, you can feel free to do the same exercise Jeremy is doing and type this into your Google search while he's doing it at the same time. See if you get the same results.
Okay, so the most obvious one, I've gone here onto Reddit, the Squared Circle Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the last time he was on was when Collision, when they announced the split. Yes, that was the last time. And Collision's been on for a while now.
Completely random thought. Why do they call it the squared circle and not the circle square?
Because it's probably something to do with maths, I don't know.
Geometry, what would I know? So his last scene was at Tony Khan's office after his. Did he win or did he lose that match at World's End to Andrade? Because I think it's the last match he had. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Wait, hold on. Here's something here. AEW News. Miro finally discloses reason for prolonged AEW television hiatus. 1st of March 2024. And he's revealed. So during AEW's World's End last year, Miro defeated Andrade. So he remained okay, but it is scrapped. So he's been injured since September last year, and he got medical attention in January. He added that Tony Khan. Oh my God! Wait, let me read this. The Redeemer took to Twitter and commented on a tweet about what Tony Khan had to say as he revealed that he has been injured from September. Remember, this article was written in March of this year, right? He's been injured from September and he got medical attention in January. He added that Tony Khan was not aware of this.
What? He wrestled the December match through an injury. Oh my God. How is
my.
you're not aware of your injury?
I have a headache.
Only a Panado after all
I
that.
need something stronger than a Panado.
By the way, have you had a look at the clock?
Oh crap. I'm just looking.
You're proving your wife right here.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm so dead.
Yeah, me too. Okay.